Welcome to the CalPADS SSID Match Tool training. In this training, we will review the SSID Match Tool's purpose and functionality. The Match Tool has been updated and refined since it was first introduced to improve the match results and produce a list of potential match candidates in an extract. Let's look at the agenda. As you can see, we will begin with an overview describing the purpose and specifications of the Match Tool. Then we will demonstrate how to use the Match Tool. Lastly, we will wrap up training with a summary of key points and provide additional resources. If you are already familiar with the Match Tool, please feel free to skip ahead to the demonstration. In this overview, we will familiarize you with the SSID Match Tool functionality, match criteria, and process flow. Let's talk about why we should use the SSID Match Tool. The SSID Match Tool allows LEAs to upload a batch SENR file with blank SSIDs and receive a list of potential matches in a SSID match results file. This tool supplements the student enrollment process by helping LEAs determine whether a student already has an existing SSID prior to the batch submission. In theory, this should help reduce MIDs and make for a more efficient submission. Let's talk about some of the SSID match file specifications. Match files must be in the SENR file format with blank SSIDs. These files can be text, CSV, or Microsoft Excel files. These are the same file formats that are allowed in CalPADS batch file uploads. The SSID results file, which contains candidates, is downloadable and is always in a CSV format. It is caret delimited. This is the same way any other extract is formatted in CalPADS. We will take a look at one such caret delimited file in our demonstration later on in this training. The only roles needed to access the SSID matching tool is the SENR edit role. Now let's look at the criteria. The match criteria has been refined so that we can now produce more matches. Match candidates are based on these four submitted SENR fields: the first name, the middle name, the last name, and the date of birth. The SSID match tool formula matches names by measuring how similar two names are despite the potential spelling variations. The formula is weighted, and here we have ranked criteria elements. Notice that the birthday field has three different elements of match criteria. The higher ranking fields can have less deviation or difference to be included as a match. So looking at this table, you can see a difference in the birth year between a candidate and a submitted record is more significant than the difference in the birth day. So a typo in the birth year may not result in a match at all, but a typo in the day may result in a match just with a lower score. The SSID match result files has three specific fields solely related to matching: the result category, the results match percentage score, and the selection field. The result category describes the result of the match candidate. There are three values. There can be no match when no candidate is produced from the submitted record, a single match when only a single match is found in CalPADS to the submitted record, or a multiple match when more than one student records matches the submitted record. There is also the result match percentage score, the score representing the percentage of demographic criteria that were matched to the submitted student record's demographic criteria. The score representing the percentage of demographic criteria that were matched to a submitted student demographic record. And finally, we have the selection field. This is just a blank column used to indicate SSID matches in the incoming SENR record. LEAs can import the match results file into their student information system to match records to a list of potential candidates. Once the SSIDs are selected and assigned to the student records in your student information system, you can extract the SENR file to submit the enrollment records into CalPADS and to obtain ownership of the SSIDs. Okay, let's walk through the student enrollment process in CalPADS. So we're going to start with using the SSID match tool. We take our SENR file with blank SSIDs and upload it into the match tool. The match tool will subject the file to validations. Once the file passes and is approved, you will be produced with an SSID match results file. That file needs to be downloaded to your computer so that it can be uploaded into your student information system. Once you have imported that match results file into your student information system, you will use the graphical interface to do your matching and selecting of candidates. Once you have assigned SSIDs to those candidates who have found to have matches in CalPads, you will extract a new SENR file with those SSIDs and submit that file as an SENR batch upload into CalPads. That SENR file will be subject to input validations, and once it does pass, the data will be automatically posted to CalPads. Those students who were not found matches using the SSID match tool and still have no SSID will be assigned SSIDs at that time. You still need to resolve MIDs after matching your candidates and assigning new SSIDs. Once you have resolved any MIDs, you then request an SSID extract. You upload that SSID extract into your student information system so that those students who have newly assigned SSIDs can be uploaded into your student information system. At that time, the SSID enrollment process will have been complete. We cannot stress the importance of the SSID extract enough. The SSID extract allows us to identify students with disabilities who may have enrolled and not reported they were students with disabilities or in need of special education. It also allows us to find any discrepancies in the initial U.S. school enrollment start date that will be submitted in the student information submission. But again, the most significant function is the SSID extract at the end of the SSID enrollment process allows us to take those newly assigned SSIDs, upload it into our student information system. So now let's jump right into the demonstration.